Kia ora and welcome to Craft to Artosaurus. My name's Paula and today we're going to actually finish off my little bunny extravaganza, my hair thing that I've made. So I just want a bit of lace down in here, and I'm going to stitch that on, and on Thursday I'll show you the finished product. So yep, all of the flowers have been completed. So this one over here as well. The bunnies are there. I'm going to leave these side ones without much detail in them, I'm thinking, but I could change my mind when I see it all come together. So I don't know. I'm in Aran at the moment, which is never a good sign with me. It really isn't. I was thinking the bunny was looking at something up in the sky, so I'm toying with the notion of putting a little something up there. I'm not really sure what. Ooh, it's the wrong colour, but I quite like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up going with that. I can do some stitching around it. And my pins are all gone. Oh, I'm not going to go looking for pins, I can tell you that right now. So that's okay. I just need to work out down below on the bunnies, and I'm still not sure about what I want up above. I just found some more bits of lace, so I'm just pulling those to have a look. It could be quite sweet, one on each side. I'm not really sure. Well, I quite like this, and I've used it in something else, and it's really sweet. It's very, very sweet actually. Let me have a little look-see here. Oh, scissors would be a good idea. Let's have a look here. If I go up here and up here, and then underneath here. So as I stitch down, I'll be able to move what I'm calling lace, which is just bits of doily and that sort of thing. I'm quite liking the thought of adding some of this. So let's see, I think I'll go up to here. Another op shop find of mine. It's just so sweet. Oh, I don't think I need that much. So I don't like those bits there being there. I don't want to take away too much of my bunny, so I'm not really sure on this one. I can hear my fire crackling away there in the background. Well, I can. My hearing aids are picking it up. No, that's wrong. Let's have a look here. I think that's too heavy. I think I'm back with this. If I can cut off another one of those leafy kind of things. I'm calling them a leaf. I'm not really sure. This is a very delicate piece of work that I'm chopping into, but it already had loads and loads of holes in it, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. So yeah, you know, at least it's going to be used, someone's work. Let's have a look here. Yeah, that way around. I do like it quite a bit. I like that I can move it too. Where is that bit that I chopped off here? Oh. So I've just got my lace that I brought on Easy Buy at the top here. I'm not sure. I quite like that. So I definitely know my bunnies are not centered properly. That's my own problem there, but there's nothing big, nothing I can't sort out. I quite like that there. So I'm going to put that there. Let's see if I got some little, just up above me I've got lots of doilies and lacy bits and other bits and pieces. Part of me quite likes that. So it's very, very cold here today in Greymouth. You know, it's absolutely freezing, to tell you the truth. Ergo, the fire's going. Yep. Even though I'm in my art studio, it actually feels cold in here, which is really that's really unusual for in here. I think if I can cut that bit off. Like so. Yes, I do like that, kind of covering that, but still want some of this. I want to circle down here a pretty flower or something. I'm sure I have some. That's the wrong sort. I'm thinking, to tell you the truth, I'm actually toying with the notion of white. So I know it's the wrong colour, but oh no, that's lovely. So I'm going to chop into this as well. So I've had a lovely quiet morning today. Just kind of pottering around doing bits and pieces that needed doing here and there. I'll just move this up. I've got a funny feeling I could be out of shot, and if I am, I really am terribly sorry about that. But you know, these things happen, especially when you don't keep an eye. Oh, I quite like the thought of that under there. Oh, I do like that. I want some more flowery. I think I've got more. So ages and ages ago, I got this scrap pile of things from Temu. No, it's not from Temu. It was from Etsy. There we go, Etsy. I just put in scrapped lace, and this lady's auction popped up, and it had lots of little bits and pieces of scrap, you know, scrap doily, scrap lace, I think is what I put in, and this is what popped up. And you tell the truth, I absolutely love it. So I'm thinking I need to get more of her. Oh, I really like that, so I'm going to pull that out. Get some more from her, because it's quite interesting what other people have. I'm not so sure on that. It seems so. Some of it's quite old and some of it's new, and yep, I'm quite happy. I just kind of shuffle through and look at it all, which is it's kind of my happy place actually. I'm still not very good with what would you say, discerning what sort of laces go here and there, but I am having fun just kind of learning bits and pieces. I do like that quite a bit, and I think I want another one back here. And I know I'm covering up what took me an absolute age, let's be truthful here, to create, but I don't know, it's so darn relaxing. I actually don't want, I wonder if I can do this. I don't want that bit down there. These scissors are most probably too big. Have I got my little gold ones? Yes, I have. Here we go. I think if I cut down here so I don't have so much white. Gosh. I don't know if this is doing these scissors any favours, but I can kind of see where I want it to go, and it's not quite there yet. Oh, that looks great. 1, 2, 3. I might just cut it there. And this is someone's hard bits of crochet I'm cutting into here, but it's very fine crochet. I'm sure they've used like a 0.5 hook or something on that, so yep, but at least it's being used. With crochet there is no right or wrong side, so for those of you who crochet, you already know that. I'm not telling you anything new at all. I would actually like a few little leaves there, so if I could find, oh, here we go, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh, keep with the small ones. I like things in threes. I can put things in. I might pull that down here and put another one over here and one up and over here. Oh, I do like that. It just needs something behind here. I would really like, oh, I'm not sure. See, I quite like this sort of thing, but then I decided maybe if I put it, oh, and that would go with those, so maybe if I put it very gently down here and put it underneath all of this, just like that. I can move and stitch this when I go to stitch it down, so it's not so bad. I most probably need some pins, but yeah, you all know my aversions to pins at the moment, crikey. I think that's the correct way for that. Oh yes, that looks good, and I just want something up over here. There we go, that looks better. I just want something a little bit slow stitchy. I'm thinking it would be quite nice. I don't know if slow stitchy is a word, but I know what I mean. So yep, and I'll put that in there, and I just need a few little, so I'll put you down there. Oh, I quite like this, didn't I? See, I think it's this texture down here I'm liking more than anything. I can see a little diamond there, so I might get away with putting that diamond in. But I'd also like to put in some of those little flowers in places, so here we go. Yep, I quite like that. I think it needs a few little leaves if I've got some. I've got one there. Oh, I've only got two. I found another one up over here. So we'll go, I think there is a wrong and a right way with this. I'm fairly certain this is machine done, ergo the wrong and right way, which is what I'm looking for. And I feel if I don't know, I want it on the countertop down the other end, but I'm wondering if I can get away with doing maybe a little bit of beadwork as well would be quite sweet. So something like that down there. Just move you. Let's have a good look at it, see what you think. Oh, you see, I quite like that, and I think it looks all right on the camera. Maybe these are a little bit too white, but I'm going to use a cream thread that I've been using throughout the whole thing, a crew, so that'll be nice. Just move my lace out of the way. I don't think there's any room for anything like this. No. But I do love that. It just looks so sweet. Actually, I really like that. So, yep, I'm definitely going with that. That's just so sweet. I've got a piece of lace. I'm going to go and find some pins, and I'm going to put some pins in here. Yep. So I'll be back shortly with some pins, and we'll have a look at these other ones over here, because I'm thinking if there's lace here, I can put lace over here as well. So, you know, on both sides, so I might be able to work something out. So I'll be back shortly after I find the pins. Okay, I'm back, and I found a couple of pins, but while I was looking, I also came across some rather funky lace, so I'm just going to pull that out as well. You know, you never know what you're going to find, do you? I went through different drawers. Oh dear, oh dear. Should most probably just empty it out, but I don't know, there's something about emptying a bag at the moment. Oh, no, I don't think that's really what I'm looking for. Oh well, I might leave that out over here because it could come in handy. Oh, it's got little flowers on it and looks quite different. I'll leave that over there as well. Right. I don't think any of this I could add in. It would just detract from what I've already got. Oh, maybe. See, I said that and I had a look at it and oh, maybe. So goodness knows where I got this from. It was just sitting there in one of my drawers because I've got dressmaking pins somewhere in this house. I've obviously put them in a very safe place, as I can never seem to find them anymore. So, yep. And I said to my husband, do you remember seeing my dressmaking pins? And he was like, yep. And I waited, and that was all he said, was just yep. And he's remembered seeing them. He doesn't know where they are either. So, and he said, oh, you should put things away properly. And he's got a point. Yep. I don't know what I've done with some things, so yeah. But I'm still waiting on the pins from from the Auckland place. What's it called? Anyway, I'm waiting for the pins that Christine uses because I really like those. So I'm thinking I might. Ooh, yeah, it's just something about that, isn't there? I need to put another one here because you can't do things by two, Paula. You've got to have three things. There's another. A little one here. I think I could get away with this one if I cut it a certain way. So, oh, I think I'm going to have to go through here. It's a funny one. Here we go. Put that down in here. Yep, and then put that behind. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, right, pins galore. Just throw in some pins so that things are stuck down. Just enough for me to be able to move it and add a few more things here and there. So yes, while I've been stitching, I've been watching Call the Midwives, the first few seasons. Just having a little bit of fun, keeping that, just having a little go with that from time to time. It was very relaxing, very relaxing actually. I've got a funny feeling I'm not going all the way through. Ow. So I've got my next project all kind of sorted in my head, what I'll be doing once this is finished. So I had a couple of ideas, really. So you'll just have to wait and see which one I pick. So this is definitely nearly finished, and I just need to give it a bit of a wash, I feel, and then it'll be on the table runner. I don't know. I think I'll wash it very carefully by hand, and also dry it very carefully, again by hand. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried about the washing of it and that sort of thing. Oh. There we go. I think I can move it without it all falling apart. Let me have a move of everything else, because I've made a bit of a mess, haven't I? Let's have a look. Yep, so that's cool. I'll just move those pins up here. Someone please remind me where I put them. And I'm going to come over here to this lovely bunny down here. And it's got the sun up in the sky, and I really like that. And in my picture I had lots of flowers kind of coming up, so I might still do that, but I'll put a couple of these in if I can. There was only one of those, wasn't there? So so these just come from Temu, from memory. So I'll put 3 of these over here. I quite like that. Let me see, am I in shot? I can't see the camera. I think I'm still in shot. So yep, I'll put that there, those 3. Just grabbing some pins again. And I'll do a little bit of stitching here. Yep, not quite sure what yet, but just a little bit of stitching down below. I think I would like to add a couple of Tori's mushrooms from her, ow, gosh, these are super sharp, Paula. Be very careful with those. Let's see if I can find that Tori stuff. Okay, I'm back, and this is what I'm calling the Tori stuff. So this is the free download from her channel that you can download and use and have lots of fun with. So I'm just wondering if I go that way, I can see a bit better. Let's see, the bunny's there. No, that's going over, so that's no good. Might be able to. I would really like some of these. I just think they'd be so cute. So I'm going to, I don't think I should use normal scissors here. I'm classing my my fancy scissors as normal scissors because it's paper. So all you need to do when you use these is cut around them. Easy peasy. Look at that. Not very hard at all, is it? Thinking it would be nice to have this here somewhere. So, yep, I can remove that one from there. Put that there. I might put you over here. I guess the bits I'm adding are slowly travelling over, but I do like the thought of having some of Tori's mushrooms. So, yep, and it's Solvi. So what I do is I just follow the lines very gently. Oh, I've got to pull it off again. I tell you, I haven't even cut my fingers to play the piano lately, so you know they're a bit clinky, but I thought, oh, that's not too bad. I'm not playing for anyone, so it's just my own enjoyment that I'm playing the piano for. But it was something Liz, my piano teacher, you know, used to say to me, Paula, you need to cut those nails. I can hear them clinking. The last thing I want is clinking on my piano. And I used to go, yes, Liz, and I'd go home and I'd chop them, you know. Oh, I miss her quite a bit, my dear friend Liz. That's okay. People get old and these things happen. So, yes. Oh, that does look very sweet. I like it. They've got this kind of like a little moony thing up here. I don't know what it is. I've got that. Lovely mushrooms. Another part of me wants another one over here. And I kind of want it to be this little guy. So, yep, I'm going to cut him and see if I can put him on. Oh, dear. I'm a shocker, aren't I? Absolute shocker. But I think it will be really, really sweet. Oh, there goes my fire up. Did a big clunk. So Cleo, my dog, is actually asleep on his back, on her back, in front of the fire, with her little paws up in the air, and she is snoozing. She is a happy, happy little dog. Yeah, I think earlier on I looked at my watch and it was like 6 or 7 degrees outside, which isn't too bad, I guess, you know, not too bad. But I don't know, there seems to be a really, really cold wind. So yeah, I couldn't see any snow on any of the mountains around us, so it's not too bad. Oh, I don't think he's going to fit. Look, he's not going to fit. Oh, that's devastating. Absolutely devastating. But never fear, Paula. You've got the other side. Oh, dear. So let me just move. Oh, look, that didn't stick down. I'm just going to put that there. That's okay. That didn't stick down. It's all come apart. So it was like that, and you were in amongst here, weren't you? So I just need another pin over here. I need to get one of those mats too from Spotlight that the girls all have, that they put underneath and they use. So there we go. So that's that all solved. Hopefully I haven't. Oh, I did. I stabbed this underneath. There we go. Now let's do it. There we go. That's better. Okay, everything's held down. I've only got a small area to work on because I've got lace for miles. But look at this. There's so much room. There's so much room over here. Oh, I definitely can get this little guy over here. Not too close. There we go. Oh, this was in here somewhere, wasn't it? I think it was underneath. Oh, well, I'll sort this out in just a second. I'm over here at the moment. Oh, there's a pretty little flower. It can go behind the bunny. Maybe. No, I think it's too big. I didn't mind the other side, but I do mind this side. See, I would actually like a really teeny tiny. There's a couple of mushrooms down here. And see, there are some little mushrooms here. You know, I think that's far too big. Yep. What's that? I'm doing a Mr. Bean measure. It's the same width that way as that way. No. But I think these little ones down here I can get away with. So I'm going to cut them and give it a go. I guess I could go a looking on the internet for some small mushrooms and then place them in a folder, but I'm not sure. I like them to be printable, and I don't want to interfere with anyone's copyrights. Yeah, when you're an artist, you realize how important people's copyrights are. There's so many people out there that just take a picture and don't think about the artist, and I don't know, it could just be me. I get a bit annoyed by it. So yeah. Oh, I think I might put this little dude underneath. I'm just wondering if there should be some lace here as well. I quite like that one over here. Yeah, no, I don't know. I quite like that one over here. So I'm just going to put this one over here. I think then I've got 3 mushrooms. Oh, I'll grab that little one and I'll put it on the other side in just a second. Now I've worked out how to do this. There we go. And if I go back to where I was, I can put this little one over here. There we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mushrooms. There we go. So that makes me happy. I'm going to put one of those things where the I don't know what it's called. So you blow on them and they float everywhere. So I'm going to draw one of those on. Oops, here we go. I've got a pen here. So I'm thinking that'll come from down here, come up, and then I want a few flying through the air. So I'm just going to dot, but even if I just put this here and there, I know what it's about and I know what it is, and I just think that would be rather sweet. So I'm going to put a few. I'll do 3, and this one will be, and it will have, so it's already been plucked kind of, and that's what's heading this way. Okay, that looks quite sweet. And I think what I would really like to do is oh, ow, that's sharp when you put your hand on it. I think if we go from there, and I'll have a little look, and I'll see how it goes. So that's what I've done so far, and this will have some bits and pieces added too. I'm not sure what colour I'll do these mushrooms, but I am toying with the notion of using a grey, so totally destroy my colour theme, but I don't think it'll matter. So I'm going to go away and do a little bit of stitching and have a little bit of fun, and that is today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and thank you all very, very much for watching. Yep, I'm just going to go and relax now in front of me fire and stay warm and just have a little bit of stitching fun. All right, I'll see you all later on in the week. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.